And we are back with a brand new episode of Walkin Talkin with Tim. And my guest today is Kelliann Gallagher. Now, why the Ann, first of all?
It's all one word, Kelliann.
I thought so. I thought so, but you gotta go by Kelli, right?
Yeah, it's just easier for people to remember, even though she probably wouldn't like that.
I know. My daughter Sarah Beth, and she just Sarah. It's all good. So, Kelli is the founder of Sisu Physical Therapy, and Kelli's going to tell you exactly what that actually means, because she told me and I couldn't possibly repeat that.
So Sisu is a Finnish concept. There's no direct translation to English. It means extraordinary determination in the face of extreme adversity. So it's like will, grit, courage, pushing through against all odds.
Against all odds. Yeah, all that 75 hard stuff that I'm doing, right?
Exactly.
But, you know, you got to make it happen. So we talked a little bit about what you do, but I asked you, and this is pretty important, right? Like, how do you find your clients? How do they find you? And like, what are your core values when it comes to your business? How do you help the people that you work with?
So we work with motivated movers. So we go directly to the clients. I'm not going to the doctor's office, give them cookies, trying to get their patients from them.
Cookies and cheesesteaks.
Yeah, like, oh, hey, here's some pretzels. No, I go directly to the clients, whether it's in gyms, different types of gyms, as well as word of mouth is huge. The flywheel's kind of caught, we'll say, and people now know about us.
Right. So beyond the working environment, right? So this is interesting about you, and we talked about, you told me that not only, or you were an athlete in high school, and you said you grew up in Secularville,
Yes.
and you played basketball, you played soccer, you did all that stuff. You said you weren't the greatest athlete.
No.
Which is interesting all by itself,
A lot of spirit.
A lot of spirit. Nothing wrong with that.
Team player.
Team player. Bench warmer. Whatever it takes. But it's interesting to see how, you know, you evolved, right? And you took that to the next level and went to Temple.
Went to Temple, and that's what life's all about, evolving. If you don't, then what are you doing? You know, you're just rusting, right? If you don't move, you rust.
You're not rest. Yeah. It's rest. If you rest, you rust.
Rest, you rust. So always, like we were talking about, we love learning. I love learning. I love like changing, evolving as a person. And I started as an athlete, or quote unquote jock, and kind of turned into a band geek right now. So, and went through that journey as well.
Yeah, so, you know, while you were in this jock mode, I guess, or your athletic mode, she knows where I'm going. She's already laughing. So you were rollerblade. You were actually, what's it called?
Roller derby.
Roller derby.
Oh, I still love roller derby. I work with Penn Jersey Roller Derby actually now, and treat a lot of their athletes because it's such an awesome sport. Like everyone from all walks of life.
Yeah.
You have lawyers, you have hairstylists, you have, you know, bartenders, you have everyone across the spectrum, financial analysts. They come in, they put skates on, and then they
knock each other into the wall.
Knock each other out. And it's like, you can't even be mad when you put skates on too. Like as soon as you put roller skates on, it's almost impossible.
So this is how you met your wife.
Yes.
This is how you met Kristen. So Kristen, I heard the story, and I'm going to make Kelli tell it real quick. So tell everybody how you met your wife.
So we were in actually South Jersey, roller girls at the time, or roller derby now, and we were skating around the bank track. It's all noisy and loud, and I hear, I'm like, what? And I hear, she's like, have you always been athletic? I'm like, what kind of pickup line is that?
There's an opener.
There's an opener. And then the rest is history. And those that know Kristen know why. She's very direct to the point.
But that works, right?
It works.
You're like, you know what? That's authentic.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, just ask questions.
Have you always been athletic? No, in fact, I haven't.
No. Just started today.
I just started today. Jump right in here. Jump right in. But no, congratulations. You said you're married like 9 years now.
9 years, yep.
Yeah, and you and Kristen are doing really well. So, you and Kristen have a 17-year-old son.
Yep, LJ.
And what's his name?
LJ.
LJ. What's up, LJ? And you got all that going on. That's a lot, right?
Right.
So then we got to tell the story. We talked about, you know, when being in business and starting businesses, being an entrepreneur, And you told me that one of your first businesses, which, how old were you?
I probably was like middle school, if that.
Middle school, if that. Kelly
grade.
had what I'm going to call the poop wagon. Right?
Yes.
Wait for it. Here it comes.
So I convinced my sisters and my friends we were going to take this red, the flyer wagon, and we would go around to my neighbors and scoop their dog poop off their yards. Well, I didn't have my systems in place, so we would scoop it, they'd pay us. We took it to my friend's backyard and just dug a hole and dumped it there. That didn't last long.
After she asked these people if she could do it, and they paid you.
Yeah.
You made money
Right.
from scooping poop.
Right.
Matter of fact, that could have been the name of your company.
It could have been.
Scooping poop.
But
The little
now
red
it's a
wagon.
business,
Yeah, if people thought it was ice cream. No. We're picking up dog crap.
Yep.
But that's cool, right?
Right.
So then, there's so much about you that people aren't even going to realize it that you did, and you do. Then, you and your sisters had a band.
Oh yeah, we had a cover band.
A girl band.
Girl band, mixed girl, we were co-ed. But yeah, so yeah, my sisters played drums and bass, and I played guitar. And we started a band with our friend Thelma, Jesse, and Jack. So,
And the band name was?
Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Jesse.
Yep.
Gee, I wonder why.
We had John's name as
'Cause you-
head, as the logo. It was good.
It was a full house. So,
It was a
it was a full house. So you had, you and your sisters are, you said, are 18 months apart.
yeah, three of us.
Said y'all get along, which is great. What are your sisters' names?
Sherry and Christina.
Sherry and Christina. What's up, girls? So, then after the girl band thing, you go on to go to Temple. You open Sisu, and in the process, somewhere within all of that, I don't know where this falls. You can explain. You said that you are involved with, what's the name of this thing there?
Hegeman String Band.
Hegeman. Thought I was
Yes.
going to remember that, and I didn't. So Hegeman String Band, you were actually the captain.
Yep. Captain started in actually only 2020. Actually.
So
jumped in.
how did you get involved?
Well, I've always gone to the parades. My parents would take us to the parade when South Jersey had a band, and we would go to Berlin after the shows and after New Year's and jump down and follow the band along. And I would go to the parades for years. And then I finally was like, I'm just going to join. I'm going to play banjo. I'll join. So I did.
I want to
Here
play
I am.
banjo.
Yeah.
How many people say, I want to play banjo?
Not too many.
You and Steve Martin.
Right.
It's hysterical, right?
We're taking banjo players.
But here's the thing. It's really hard to play.
Yeah, if you're picking it.
It's a very difficult instrument to play. I've tried once. I cannot even. I play a little guitar and I can't even touch that thing. So how long have you been doing that?
Since 2020, so this will be my third year captain.
Third year captain. So this year, did you win last year?
No.
Come on, man. What do you mean? You're laughing.
We're not yet. Well, not this year. We have some growth to go through before we get to the levels of these bigger bands and the budget. So it's we're not there yet, but we're getting there. We'll eventually grow to that.
We're gonna increase the awareness
Increase the awareness. I mean, musicians, marshals, dancers,
and all that stuff.
and all of that. Come to Hegeman. We're all inclusive as well.
All inclusive as well. So, you told me that you lived at that Temple while you went to Temple. You said first year you lived on campus. So
Right.
the second year you slept on somebody's couch.
Pretty much.
Is that public information?
Yeah. Down in, it was a futon, pretty much, in South Philly. 10th and Snyder.
Was it free at least?
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean-
well, I guess I should have paid it. Now I thought about it. I probably should have.
Did it help pay for school, I hope?
Yeah.
The fact that you slept on a futon?
Right. I just
And
wanted to be out and independent.
Did you know the people that lived in the house? Or
Oh,
you
yeah.
just went home at night and just folded out the futon and went
Yeah,
to sleep?
this is actually my third
Left
year.
before they got up.
Yeah, they were my roommates when I was on campus, and then became friends, and then that's where I stayed. Even though they did have the mice infestation, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I would see the mice were on the counter like.
So another thing people don't know about you, I think, is the fact that you can draw.
I can. I did a lot of drawing too. I would paint a lot as well.
Really?
Most talented artist for Highland High School.
Nice.
Class of 2001.
So what did you do? Tell me.
So-
Tell us. You said you did a lot of Disney characters.
Disney characters, and that was my second business actually in 7th and 8th grade, was I would draw the Lion King
Really?
characters for my friends. And it was like so much, but I have to admit, after like I had like 20 orders, so then I would just start at the end, start tracing my own orders.
Oh my God.
So that's a confession I've been holding in.
For a long time.
I've been tracing. I traced a little bit.
It's been revealed right here on Walkin Talkin with Tim, 2024.
From 97 or whatever it was.
True confessions. True confessions of a starving artist.
Yep.
Like you have so much going on.
It's just, and that's how it is. I just like enjoying life and learning new things and doing new things, and a big part of change too. And that's why I actually opened up Sisu, because I was tired of the quote unquote PT mill setting where people are just getting shoved in with like, oh, you're here and you got 3 or 4 patients at the same time, and they're not getting that personalized care, and they're not getting that one-on-one time to get better. So that's why I'm like big part of change there with healthcare.
So big things on the horizon for Kristen. So we talked a little bit about where you like to vacation, right? And you told me the islands or something more tropical is what you really like.
Yep.
But you said where you want to go
Is to Europe, Italy, like those would be ideal. She already knows. I've been like trying to get to Ireland for the longest time. I just want to sit in a pub in Ireland and drink a Guinness.
There you
really.
go.
See a couple castles, but that's the goals on the horizon.
There you go, Kristen. It's coming. I can feel it coming. We got a little talk her into it. We'll see. So she told me I'm breaking that third wall. Think. So you also have a running club, right?
Right, Sisu Run Club. We started in April, and then we're just finishing up this month. We'll start again next year. And just have like a group of people. It doesn't have to be the perfect,
Right.
run group. It's people that are just starting. We meet, on a track or trail, run for however you can do, and just have accountability for showing up.
Yeah, because you told me about that before, and I thought that was a great idea, because a lot of people that want to get started running, because I like to run myself, and when you want to get started, people they're slow, and there's pain,
Yeah.
and there's a lot going on. There's breathing, there's all kinds of stuff that you're not good at yet,
Right.
so you're not going to be fast.
No, it's very intimidating when you see
Yes.
these bigger run groups and everyone's posting their time.
Yes.
And they're like 7-minute miles. Oh my God, it was so tough.
Yeah.
When really, like, people are
You're like,
just
is that your watch?
Yeah, just starting to get out, just get moving and walking, and even a run-walk interval, that's huge.
So, what is your advice, since you are an athlete? You're very athletic. You're very athletic. Since you're very athletic, what is your advice to folks that really want to kind of change their trajectory and get in shape? What would you tell them?
Start small. Don't think about, oh, I have to change my nutrition. I have to really dial in on hydration. I have to really, work out 5-6 days a week. Just start small. And it's not going to be perfect, and it never is. And for women, you will not bulk up if you lift weights. I've been lifting since I was 13 years old, and yeah, I'm muscle, but I'm not like huge, so you will not bulk up. So lift weights.
Yeah, it's important too. My
Strength.
wife's telling me all the time that she reads that the older we get, it's more important to lift weights than it is to even run.
Right,
More important to walk than run.
right.
At my age, anyway. I'm 56, by the way. So,
And in general, we got to get our steps in. We as humans were built to move, built to walk, right?
what's an average? An average of 7,000 a day, they say, is good
Yeah.
for you.
Yep.
Something like that.
Everyone's a little different too. Like they have a 10,000 steps, but that's all made
Oh,
up
it's our
anyway.
Fitbits to get the little ping, ping, ping.
Yeah.
You did it!
As long as you have a goal, just keep moving.
You did it! Yes. We used to have the Fitbit challenge, and they stopped doing it. I miss it. Don't you?
Yeah, and then you just kind of, even like wake up at like 10 o'clock and you're like, oh, I gotta get my steps
Get moving.
in.
Yeah.
I want to beat this other person. I want to get my steps in.
All right. So if people want to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
Fit on Sisu, PTSISUPT.com, or Sisu Physical Therapy on Instagram, or my business, or directly to me, Kelli Gal, KELLIGAL on Instagram.
Well, that was a mouthful.
Yeah.
Giddy up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen. Thanks for being on.
Oh, thanks for having me, Tim.
This was fun. We had a lot of fun. We talked a lot, and we walked a
We
long
walked a lot.
way.
Yeah.
So, and all you guys out there, keep on watching, keep on moving. Follow me on Instagram and YouTube and all that fun stuff. And we will see you next time on Walkin' and Talkin' with
Tim.
Tim. Peace.